Hey guys, good to see you. I'm Frank. When you are looking into LM monitoring tools, you usually run into three options: proxy, logging, and tracing. It can be pretty confusing at the first, like it was definitely the first for me. So in this video, I'll break down what each one actually means, and I'll walk you through how to use them with the Keywords platform. All right, let's break down how logging, proxying, and tracing actually work inside your AI agent. Let's using this diagram as a reference. So every workflow starts with a user input. Maybe it's just a question, a chat prompt, or an action inside your AI system. After you get the user input, it will start your application logic. This could be launching OpenAI Agent SDK or just your own Python service. So when you want to make your first LM request, here's the first decision you need to make. Do you want to make the LM call through Keywords AI proxy gateway, or just from the vendor directly, like OpenAI or Claude? Let's go to the option A. It's just our proxy method. Our gateways will help you to auto-log, retry, caching, fallback, and load balance. And then you just need to go to our dashboard and see all your requests. But maybe you are in an enterprise setting, or you need to call a signed URL, so you cannot using the proxy. That's fine. You can still manually send your logs to Keywords AI logging API. You will pass the prompt, the response, and optionally any timing data, and it will all showing up in the logs dashboard exactly the same. And then you can go to our dashboard again for all of your requests. So this is our logging method. And lastly, let's say you want a step-by-step visibility into what your agent is doing. This is where tracing is coming from. You can decorate part of your code like a generator function. Each task will showing up the trace tab as a nested timeline with task names, duration, errors, input, and output. This is amazing for debugging agents, chains, or multi-steps pipelines. I will show you how to do this later. So no matter what path you choose, proxy, logging, or tracing will end up using the unified observability dashboard. From there, you can filter logs, explore trace trees, monitor costs, and set alerts. So yesterday, we already walked through how to do the proxy method. And today, I'm gonna walk through how to do the logging and the tracing as well. The LLM logging is a record of an LM request. It includes all the prompts, the response, and the metadata associated with the request. So previously, when we use the proxy, Keywords AI is already doing the logging with you. But however, when you calling the LM request yourself, you need to do it manually and sending an API to our logging request. Let's check this logging sample. So we have the base URL here for the logging request. We have the payload here, which is all the information you get from your LM request. And we allow you to get the customer information as well. You can put your customer name and email into here. Also, you need a header here to add your Keywords AI API key. Just be mindful that you need to keep the barrel here and then your Keywords AI API key. Let's just run this Python code and see what's going on. Okay, here we got the message. The log request has started successfully. So let's go back to see our logs. Now you can see the logs is being stored successfully, and which is coming from a cloud. Also, you can see the customer name and the emails we just logged in. When you go back to the message, you can see the user input and the output from the assistant. So that's basically how the logging works. It's pretty simple, right? So let's go to the third part, understand the traces. To understand the traces, we need to understand what is a workflow and what is a task. So a workflow is just a group of tasks running sequentially. Here is an example. We will create a workflow looks like this. The first task is generate a joke, and the second one is translate it into a pirate speak. And the third one is add a signature to it. Where you want to use Keywords AI to trace your workflow is, we provide an SDK to help you add a decorator for both of your workflow and your functions. We first define these three functions in this example and decorate the name for each of them. The first one is a joke creation, the second one is a pirate joke translation,
And the third one is the signature generation. And then we'll create a workflow named joke workflow to running all of these functions sequentially, returning the last signed joke back to the users. So let's see what the running code looks like. Okay, great, you can see the final result. We already got the signature. If you go back to our platform and click traces right here, you can see the tracing we just added. In this trace, you can see the workflow right here with each of the functions you call. And also the OpenAI chat if you want to see what the input and output is. Here, you can see the time it takes for each of the specific tasks and all together.
So this is our video today, and I hope this video can help you to better understand what is logging, proxying, and tracing. For the next video, I'm going to teach you how to play around with our keywords dashboard and setting up what properties you really want to see from your LLM requests.